Award-winning singer, songwriter, actor, author, CEO, mogul, movie star, executive producer, and just one of the most iconic artists of all time. Everybody make some noise for Ashanti! Yes, mama. Woo!
Good Black families exist. You know what I mean?
Now, if you thought the internet was going to let Ashanti enjoy one peaceful beach day, think again, because the timeline has been on fire ever since paparazzi photos of her, Nelly, and their baby boy hit the blogs. And let's just say, the discourse didn't even wait a full hour before spiraling into full-on debate mode. Weight gain, mom bod talk, fan wars, shaming, defending, the whole thing took on a life of its own before Ashanti even got back to her hotel room. You see, the pictures started circulating late afternoon. Ashanti in a soft, peach-colored bikini, holding her son while Nelly walked beside her looking every bit the proud husband. The energy was giving wholesome, giving vacation vibes, giving, we're just living our lives, mind your business. But the internet? The internet saw something else entirely. At the same time, the paparazzi captions did exactly what they were designed to do: stir the pot. Words like unrecognizable, fuller figure, and post-baby transformation were splashed across the thumbnails, practically begging for outrage clicks. And the moment those words were paired with Ashanti's photos, people dove in head first. Even though Ashanti has always been praised for her iconic early 2000s abs, the reaction showed the uncomfortable truth. The public still loves to police women's bodies, even when they've literally just brought life into the world. Nevertheless, Ashanti looked relaxed, smiling, glowing. The kind of glow that only comes from motherhood and finally being with someone who feels like home. Still, that didn't stop the comments from going nuclear.
And no, don't let the baby weight fool you, because Ashanti is still out of your league. She recently went on vacation with her family and friends to Barbados, and these pictures have been going viral of her new appearance, and people cannot get over that she looks very different than how she used to look before she gave birth to her and Nelly's son. And I'm just trying to figure out what the problem is, because to me, it looks like she went from being shaped like Mrs. Incredible to being shaped like Dexter's mom, so a win is a win. And I promise you that her husband is loving every extra inch. Hell, Nelly is probably trying to put more babies in Ashanti as we speak, am I right? I'm telling you, misogyny has done a number on people's psyche, because why are people more accepting of dad bodies than they are of mom bodies, even though it's the women that have the babies? And if a mom wants to take her time getting back to how she used to be, then let her take her time. I swear, y'all are saying that she let herself go because she didn't snap back as quickly as y'all wanted her to, but maybe she doesn't care about snapping back quickly. Maybe she's, I don't know, happy. Keep in mind, Ashanti is short, right? She's only 5'3", so any excess weight on her is going to show a lot more and make her look a whole lot heavier than what she actually is. And then the camera adds 10 pounds, so you really can't trust what you see on social media. See, God knew what he was doing by not giving me Ashanti's body type, because I would have became a supervillain. I'm talking straight Lex Luthor, Bane, Joker, a true menace. Let me know what y'all think about all this down below.
I don't care what nobody say, Ashanti looking good as hell. When I say I like them thick, this is what I'm talking about. It's amazing how one child can change a woman's appearance so much. This is why I tell fellas all the time, don't think that your woman is always gonna be slim and petite all the time. If you have a baby with a woman, she can change. Her body will change. She might gain some weight, and not for nothing, but it looks good on Ashanti. And you know Nelly from the South, so he like his meat and potatoes. Nelly over there eating good right now. He don't care. You know Nelly in there like, andale, andale, mama, iya, iya. Uh-oh! Ashanti is just naturally just a beautiful woman, and it don't matter if she's gained a little weight or not. This baby weight on her is beautiful. She looks really good. You know, I like me a woman with some extra meat on the bone, you know what I'm saying? More cushion for the pushing. And what I like about this is that she looks happy with the weight that she's gained. She don't really look like she cares to lose it. I think she's just enjoying her moment and being a mom right now. So, I mean, you know, that's good, man. Congratulations to her.
Hey y'all, so I just wanted to share my thoughts on Ashanti. There's this viral pic of her with her son, and they're at the beach, and oh Lord, it's coming from the men. Some of these men want to be women, I believe. I believe it's a lot of projection and deflection going on, and it's a sad sight to see. So this particular guy made this comment saying how Ashanti used to look and how she need to look, and basically projecting, and come to find out he looked like Pillsbury Doughboy, and it's giving very much self-hate. We got to do better. Men, y'all got to do better. It's just like, it's so off. It's so off for you to take your time to get on the internet and do what you do. And I guess it was probably this person probably wanted to go viral. I guess that was the intent, but this is not it. Ashanti grown. Leave her alone. Ashanti, hire me as your advocate, because it seems like I've been talking about you a lot, because they can't stop talking about you. And I be sharing my thoughts. But anyway, again, let me know how y'all thoughts and opinion, if y'all heard about it. I know y'all heard about it. That lady minding her business on the beach with her baby, and here y'all come. Here y'all men come. I guess y'all, and then too, some of y'all used to not seeing natural bodies. You used to seeing Build-A-Bears and bubble ants. But anyway, that's all I want to say on this, and yeah.
Okay, Kingdom Shop One made this wonderful, beautiful comment and said, in regards to Ashanti, she's beautiful. She just had a baby. Hi, this is Crystal, your pop culture entertainment Betsy, and let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, earlier we did a whole post in regards to how the internet is like really coming for Ashanti with a lot of negative thoughts about her body, and that she doesn't look like she used to look. And thank you so much for this comment in regards to she's beautiful, she just had a baby, because you understand in regards to having a baby and what your body is going through and how you're feeling. And Ashanti looks really, really good after just having a baby. She might just need to get in the gym and drop about maybe 20 or 30 pounds, which is just that's really just baby weight. But you're giving yourself, you're giving your body a chance to heal. You're giving your mind a chance to heal. You're giving your whole self a chance to transition over into motherhood and all that takes as well. So I think that social media has to really be a little bit, give her some grace, and people really don't understand that the average woman is a size 14 in America, okay? Everybody's not running around here like some skinny minis, okay? Nothing's wrong with skinny minis, okay? I myself am a 9 to a 10. Can I lose 20 pounds and drop down to a size 7, 8, and maybe go another 10 to a 6? Yes. But is there something that I'm trying to do right now? No. I mean, so the norms just gotta be, it just gotta be where the norm is. And having where she's at in her life right now is fine. And I think that she's taking the proper time to rest, let her mind heal, and transfer into being into another place in womanhood. Thank you so much for understanding that. And hey guys, follow for more and continue to clock that tea. Bye.
Does Ashanti have an eating disorder? And before y'all get mad and say somebody is bullying Ashanti, this video is for educational purposes to teach women about the insidious and covert abuse of a narcissistic man. I believe Ashanti is in an abusive relationship, and she uses 2 coping mechanisms to deal with the stress of it all. One of those coping mechanisms is she laughs a lot. She laughs at everything. And honestly, I don't think anything is that much funny. But when she's sitting with Nelly or she's sitting with her mama, You can see the micro expressions in her face when she's uncomfortable, but she will laugh. She will laugh her way through whatever's making her feel uncomfortable or uneasy. That is a coping mechanism. And the other coping mechanism, I believe, is emotional eating. I do believe she's an emotional eater. And the fact that Nelly told her that he prefers her with a little extra weight, the weight that she gained from her pregnancy and post-pregnancy, he told her he likes, the extra weight on her. Let me tell y'all something. That is a red flag of a controlling, narcissistic man. Whenever a man tries to change your appearance aesthetically, and I said this in my video yesterday when I was speaking about a man who tries to stop you from wearing makeup once you get in a relationship with him, he's a narcissist. Only narcissistic men will try to dim your light, water you down, downplay your beauty because he's insecure. He doesn't want other men to want you, first of all. He wants to keep you isolated from your lifestyle, the things that you enjoy doing, your hobbies, your girlfriends, going out, all that, the things that make you who you are, your bubbly personality. Once you get into a relationship with an abusive, narcissistic man, he will stop all that shit, honey. So if you love wearing makeup and weave and nails, he'll stop you from wearing that. But he'll disguise it as concern. Baby, I love you and I just feel that you look more beautiful natural. No, honey. He's insecure and he's in competition with you. Number one, he knows you'll get more attention than him and he doesn't like the attention you get. That's also signs of a DL man, by the way. Hint, hint. But back to the emotional eating. And I speak on this, ladies. I used to be married and now I'm divorced. And, I've been with a couple of narcissistic, sociopathic men. They all have the same pattern of behavior. They all stopped me from dressing pretty and wearing makeup. And as a result, because I too am an emotional eater, I was eating food because I was stressed out by the relationship. But I was protecting that man and his image because I didn't want everybody in my personal business. I didn't want my family and friends to know that I was being abused behind closed doors. So the only thing that I could do to cope was to eat food and drink alcohol. Some women might smoke marijuana or pop pills, but a lot of Black women, we eat. We are emotional eaters, and that comes from childhood, putting up with an abusive mother or abusive father. Children who are helpless, they will eat. I always look at the children with eating disorders as a result of bad parenting and the parent being abusive. We carry that from childhood into our adulthood. So there are two people that I feel are stressing Ashanti. The first person is her mama. I think her mama is super controlling. Her mama is obsessed with managing Ashanti's life and booking concerts and shows and events because mama wants the money. Her mother is money hungry. If you notice, as soon as Ashanti gave birth to the baby, she hasn't really had a chance to rest and enjoy motherhood. She's back touring and doing shows with a baby. Even Beyonce took a fucking time out. Beyonce took a couple years off. Beyonce wasn't back out here, and she's a hardworking woman. But Beyonce took time off to enjoy her newborn babies. Ashanti's mother is pimping her the fuck out and working her like a mule after the baby. Tell me if I'm lying. Mama is obsessed with getting that coin. You understand? So I think Ashanti is scared to set boundaries with her controlling, narcissistic mother. She's scared to piss her mama off. She's scared of breaking the family up or what have you. She knows that the family is depending on her. They're riding on her back. So Ashanti has this toxic loyalty to her mama. And her mama stresses her out. She will not call her mama out or put her mama in check or cut her mama off because she too is narcissistic and deeply codependent. So I think Ashanti is an emotional eater, which explains the weight gain. The other person who is stressing Ashanti out is Nelly. And like I said, They think it's cute. He's sitting up there saying that he likes her with the extra weight. No, he don't. He know when Ashanti broke up with him, she leveled up and she was seen on the beach with a badass body in a bikini. She was living her life on her terms, looking good. Every fucking man wanted her. Nelly knows that. So what Nelly did, Nelly circled back around. He locked her down with marriage and a baby because she desperately wanted that. However, now he's convinced her that the extra weight gain looks good on her. No. Nelly don't want her back looking good. He don't want no other man to want her. And he wants to break her self-esteem. You could just tell in the interviews that he's a big child. He is a fucking man child. He doesn't want to take care of the baby. You know, if the baby's crying, he already said it in the interview. He's jealous of the fucking baby. He stresses Ashanti out. But again, Ashanti laughs to prevent herself from crying. And I do believe she's an emotional eater because emotional eating helps to disguise the pain. It comforts you when you are stressed or in pain. Now, like I said, this video is not to bully Ashanti. It's actually to educate women on what the early signs, the red flags are of dealing with a narcissistic man. Don't get yourself locked down into something and trapped and then be stuck miserable and allow this man to dim your light and break your spirit. And the same goes for your abusive, controlling parents. When your parents are narcissistic and you won't cut them off, they will bring you down as well. I will end this by saying, when I got the courage to cut my mother and father and family members off and I stopped dealing with men, and I used to be 300 pounds, ladies, listen to me. The moment that I removed every abusive, toxic family member and lover, friend, I cleared house and got rid of everybody, I was able to focus and get my ass in the gym and get my body looking right. I'm healthy. I look good. I feel amazing. You cannot do any of this when you are surrounded by abusers, family, parents, lovers, friends. You cannot, because you are distracted by their toxicity. Pray for Ashanti. I said what I said.